Sorry. These championships can only take place with the freely given time and efforts of their volunteers. The organisers would like to thank them for their hard work before, during and after the swimming, ensuring that the events are as trouble-free as possible. Thanks is also given to the management and the staff here at the Manchester Aquatic Centre for their cooperation and support. This centre is a no-smoking venue which includes the use of electronic cigarettes. And to protect the environment, we'd like to ask you that all rubbish should be placed in litter bins provided, whether on poolside or in the spectators' gallery. For the safety and comfort of you are advised not to leave any property unattended, as the centre staff will remove anything that is unattended. Events for this morning are event 201, the men's 10 years and over 50 metres backstroke. 202, the women's 10 years and over 100 metres freestyle. 203 is the men's 10 years and over 200 metres individual medley. And then we have the finals from events 204 to 217. And they are the finals from this morning's events. In the interest of fair play, we would ask you to switch off or set to silent any mobile phones or pages. If one should activate or sound at the start of a race, it may jeopardise a competitor's position. We also ask for silence and no flash photography once the swimmers have been called to their blocks. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto poolside your team of technical officials. Our referees for this morning are Kath Cotton and Ruth Christian. And our starter for this morning is Nicola McGinty. Officials, would you please take your seats? And the competition will start in just a few moments' time. Make sure that our competitors for the first event, which is the men's 10 years and over 50 backstroke, have gone through to marshalling. The first event, as we said, is event 201, and there are 15 heats. And as per usual, we start with heat number 1. We are live on the World Wide Web. And we'd like to welcome everybody who is viewing us from far and wide, whether you are watching from just down the road or on the other side of the world, or you're just sort of recapping of the day's events over your dinner or sometime whenever it takes your fancy. But here we are, we're ready to go. First heat. The men's 10 years and over, 50 metres backstroke.
And in Heat 1 this morning we have in lane 3, Brandon Taylor from Chorley Marland. In lane 4, Ross Gorn from Fleetwood. Lane 5 is Joseph Ball from Fleetwood. And lane 6 is Joshua Keogh from Leyland Barracudas. And that's a great start to the morning. We have a dead tie for first place. Joseph Ball and Joshua Keogh both in 39.93. The time is now confirmed. Heat number 2. Heat 2, lane 1 is William Irvine from Crosby. 2, Joshua Hayes from Wigan. 3 is Sam Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom. 4, Eric Inman from Preston. 5 is Jacob Camden from the city of Salford. 6, Jack Seddon from Bolton Metro. 7, Kelsey Liu from Bolton Metro. And in lane 8 is Daniel Codaverde from the city of Salford. And touching first in Heat 2 is Samuel Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom, time of 37.12. That time is now confirmed. Heat number 3. In heat number 3, lane 1 is Oliver Parry from Oldham. 2 is Lewis Gilbert from Flixton. Lane 3, Archie Dandy from Bolton Metro. 4 is Hayden Soul from Lancaster. 5, Xuaoming Du from Aquabears. 6 is Matthew Buxton from the Isle of Man. 7, Isaac Jones from Preston. And lane 8 is Jonathan Waters from Blackpool Aquatics. And touching out in that heat in lane 5, Xuaoming Guo from Aquabears, 35.19 is a confirmed time. Heat number 4.
As we get the 4 underway, we've got Harvey Kinnear from Preston, in lane 1, Adam Clark from Lancaster in 2, Samuel Grimes, Wigan Best in 3, Emil Dawkins from Preston in 4, Nikolai Patera, Southport, is in 5, Eric Bird from Garston, in 6, Sean Flanagan from Crosby in 7, and Luke Kernan from Liverpool Penguins. He's in lane number 8, but it looks like lane number 4 for Dawkins. It's not, it's Eric Byrne from Garston, 34.86. And we have confirmation of that result. So we move on to heat number 5. Heat 5, Mackenzie Ronson-Horrocks from Carnforth in 1, Charlie Collins, Wigan Best in 2, Johnny Gibbs from Preston in 3, Flynn Smith from Southport in 4, Thomas Simon from Bridgefield in 5, Owen Whiteley, City of Manchester in 6, and out of the 4, Isle of Man in 7, and Jack Hepplestone from Leyland Barracudas in lane number 8. It looks like lane number 2, Charlie Collins, might just have the edge. Does he get it? He does. 33.65 from Johnny Gibbs from Preston. And we have confirmation of the result as we move on to heat number 6. Jessup, Preston, Matt Thompson from Bolton Metro in 2, Jake Cooper over Aquatics in 3, Thomas O'Donnell from Southport in 4, Ruben Quayle, Bolton Metro in 5, William Jackson from Ormskirk in 6, Sam Duncan from City of Salford in 7, and Maxwell Sturzica from Blackpool Aquatics down here in lane number 8, and Maxwell is in a really good swim. Is he going to get there? It looks like lane 1, Leo Jessup. Confirmation of that result. Leo Jessup from Preston, 33.10 as we move on to heat 7.
And in this heat, in lane 1, we have Lewis Wong from Bolton Metro. Lane 2, Miles Flanagan from the City of Salford. Lane 3 is Max Delaney from Leyland Barracudas. 4 is Joseph Stout from the City of Salford. Lane 5 is William Haverstrong from Preston. Lane 6 is Jake Christon from the City of Manchester. 7, Benjamin Overland from Flixton. And lane 8, Thomas Boylan from Southport. Looks like lane 4 has taken it. That's Joe Stout from the City of Salford, touching out in 3:31.94. The time is now confirmed. Heat number 8. Heat 8. Lane 1 is Francis Dyson from Oldham. 2 is James Dudley from the Isle of Man. 3, Tom Arkwright from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4, Matthew Murphy from the City of Salford. Lane 5 is Lewis Crosby from Stretford. 6, Nathan Arthur from the City of Salford. 7, Michael Broderick from the Isle of Man. And in lane 8, Spencer Cragg, Burnley Bobcats. Too close to call from here. It is Michael Broderick, the Isle of Man, touching everybody out in 31.60. Those times are confirmed. Heat number 9.
It is heat 9. We've got Ben Horton from City of Manchester. 2 is Cian Sevlin from Oldham Aquatics. Joseph Arcangelo, not Charlie Marlins in 3. Liam Carey, Wigan Best in 4. Samuel Murphy, Blackburn in 5. Charles Kelly from Southport in 6. Joel Morley from Southport in 7. And Alex Everson from Stretford is in lane number 8. It looks like lane 4. Liam Carey, Wigan Best gets it at 30.75. Ever closer to that magical 30 seconds. We have confirmation of the result as we move on to heat 10. Lane 1, Oliver Tinkler from Wigan Best. Caleb Griffiths, Crosby in 2. Russell Chavez, City of Salford in 3. Joseph Chapel from Fleetwood in 4. Miles Paul, City of Salford in 5. Bradley Snayland, London Barracudas in 6. Benjamin Harrison, Burnley Bobcats in 7. And Samuel Ellis from City of Liverpool in lane number 8. As we come down to the finish, it's Benjamin Harrison. Burnley Bobcats getting that in 30.94, and that's confirmation of the results as we move on to heat 11. Good start from Zach Walmsley from Blackburn down here in lane number 8. Oliver Sang Warmington, his teammate in lane number 7. Gabriel Taylor Rimmer from Bolton Metro in 6. Carrick Thompson from Isle of Man in 5. James Hanford from Leyland Barracudas in 4. Robin Austin from Carforth in 3. Ryan Coulthard from City of Manchester in 2. And Thomas Dugdale from Carforth in lane number 1. And it is Thomas Dugdale. It gets it in sub 30 seconds, 29.74. As we just wait for the confirmation of that result. And we move on to heat 12. So over in 1 we've got Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester. 2 Benjamin Havers Strong, Preston. 3 Thomas Hill, Southport. Adam Jones from City of Manchester in 4. Cameron Lamb from Bolton Metro in 5. Alexander Dillon from Southport in 6. Lewis Suarez from Crosby in 7. And Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79 in lane number 8. Down to the finish, it's Adam Jones, City of Manchester, 29.64. And we have confirmation of that result as we move on to heat 13.
In heat 13, lane 1 is Joseph Rees from Oldham Aquatics. Lane 2 is Ewan McMurchie from the Isle of Man. 3, Jack Roberts from the City of Liverpool. 4 is Daniel Clark from Prescott. 5, Declan Hall from Wigan Best. 6 is Samuel Taylor from the City of Manchester. 7, George Robinson from Preston. And lane 8 Bailey Boyd-Ost from Aquabears. And in lane 4, Daniel Clark from Prescott. Time of 27.13 is confirmed. Heat 14. And in heat 14, lane 1, Harry Robinson from Preston. 2, Alex Campbell from City of Manchester. 3, Anthony Wood from Blackpool. 4 is Billy Dewhurst from Preston. 5 is David Gardagia from Stretford. 6 is James Lees-Weller from Wigan. 7, Matthew Rooney from Everton. And in lane 8, Bailey Porter from Leyland Barracudas. Lane 4's Billy Dewhurst touching everybody out in that one, 28.17. And that time is confirmed, bringing us to our last heat, heat 15. And in this final heat, lane 1, Nathan Holmes from Preston. 2 is Christian Allen from City of Liverpool. 3, Toby Hill from Prescott. 4 is Thomas Gilroy from Pioneer 79. Lane 5 is Tyrese Smith from Bridgefields. 6 is Zach Smith-Shelley from Burnley Bobcats. 7, Harvey Lowe from the Isle of Man. And in lane 8, Kyle McKenna from Leyland Barracudas. And it will be Thomas Gilroy from Pioneer 79. 26.68 his time. That time is confirmed. That completes event 201. Our next event, 202, is the women's 10 years and over 100 meters freestyle. This is heat number 1.
So I hope you've got your breath back after those heats of the 50 metres backstroke. Splash and dash, I think is the particular. In this first heat of the women's 100 metres freestyle, lane number 2, we have Rachel Partington from City of Manchester, Evie Clare, her teammate in lane number 3, Amy Coy from Ormskirk in lane number 4, Grace Robotham Keating from City of Manchester in 5, and Grace Nichols from Blackpool in lane number 6. And this is the first of 32 heats, so sit back, relax, if you can. As we come in, it looks as though Grace is going to get it. She is. Good swim. 1:13.81. Followed by Evie Clare and Amy Coy. And we wait for the confirmation of those results. There we have it. Heat 2. this in Heat 2. Millie Griffiths from Crosby in lane 1. Smith from Burnley Bobcats in 2. Grace Lois Potts, City of Salford in 3. Harriet Rollins from Southport in 4. Isabel Lloyd, Wigan Best in 5. Libby Grovestock from City of Salford in 6. Hannah Lee, Wigan Best in 7. And Maggie Duke from Stratford in lane number 8. But at the turn, it's Maya Smith from Burnley Bobcats. Has that slight lead over Hannah Lee from Wigan Best down here in lane 7, opposite sides of the pool. She's managing to stay out in front as we come down to the 15-metre markers. It's down here, it's going to be Lily Duke, Hannah Lee or Libby Grovestock. It's going to be Lily Duke. It looks as though she's going to take it. As they come into the finish, it is Lily. It's not, it's a tie. Lily and Libby on the same time. As we have confirmation of that result, as we move on to Heat 3. Heat 3 in lane 1, Alice Folkroy from City of Salford. Evie Warnock from Ormskirk in 2, Hannah Grimby from Southport in 3, Edwards, Burnley Bobcats in 4, Caitlin Crosby from Stratford in 5, Scarlett Baber, one of our birthday girls this week actually, is in lane number 6, Katie Lee from City of Salford in 7, and Evie Cutter from Wigan Best is in number 8. At the turn, it was Caitlin Crosby from Stratford. Turn 33.39. Just slightly ahead of Ellen Edwards, who's giving a battle all the way down to the end as they come under the flags. It is going to be Caitlin. She takes it 1:10.20 from Eleanor Edwards, 11:73, and Katie Lee, City of Salford, 1:12.74. Confirmation of the result. Move on to Heat 4.
In Heat 4, in lane 1, Grace Robinson from Bolton Metro. Lane 2 is Zara Mann from Preston. 3, Amelia Smethurst from Blackburn. 4 is Sadie Clark, City of Manchester Aquatics. Lane 5, Grace Waring-Hewlett from Preston. 6 is Ella Wadsworth from Wigan Best. Lane 7, Grace Lackey from Leyland Barracudas. And in lane 8 is Georgia Scott from Preston. And it is Grace Lackey at the turn from Leyland Barracudas. She takes them out in a time of 34.15. And as they come past the 25-metre mark, it is Grace still in lane 7, pulling away. She's closely followed in lane 8 by Georgia Scott. And another Preston swimmer in lane 2, Zara Mann, coming through in the last 10 metres, but it will be at the finish. Grace Lackey, Leyland Barracudas, touching out in a time of 1:10.32. And that time is now confirmed. Heat number 5. And in Heat 5, Lane 1, Lola Cragg from Burnley Bobcats. 2 is Bailey Peel from Bolton Metro. 3, Charlotte Wilson from Garstang. 4 is Lauren Thistleton from Southport. 5, Grace Jackson from the City of Salford. 6, Megan Doherty from Leyland Barracudas. 7, Heather Moore from Southport. And lane 8 is Hannah O'Brien from Blackpool Aquatics. And as they turn at 50 metres, it's Charlotte Wilson from Garstang, leading them out in 33.65. She's closely followed by lane 8, Hannah O'Brien from Blackpool. It looks like in the last 10 metres, Hannah O'Brien has come back strongly as they go across the 25. It is Hannah in lane 8 to watch. Lane 3, Charlotte Wilson, though, not giving up the chase just yet. Coming through very quickly into lane 6, it's Megan Doherty. It could be any one of 6 swimmers as they come under the flags. And it is in lane 8. No, it's not. Lane 4, Charlotte Wilson. That might be adjusted. Sometimes when the swimmers come in with a soft touch, the pads don't record their time. And, yep, lane 8. Heather Moore takes that time of 110.41. Confirmed, Heat 6. In Heat 6, lane 1, Ruby Swinney from Bolton Metro. 2 is Caitlin Wilson from Burnley Bobcats. 3, Danielle Brady from Leyland Barracudas. 4 is Adia Tiernan from Wigan Best. 5, Rebecca Duncan from Crosby. 6, Nicole Lomas, City of Manchester Aquatics. 7, Eleanor Cross, Wigan Best. And lane 8 is Nia Stewart from the City of Salford. And it's Rebecca Duncan from Crosby, setting an early pace of 33.39 as they turn to 50 metres. But again, lane 8, Nia Stewart, City of Salford, putting in a very good 25 metres there. And it looks like she's taking the lead just slightly from Rebecca in lane 5. But it looks like the Crosby swimmer has had the best of the last 25 metres. Head down for the last little bit, and she touches them out in a time of 1:09.91. The result is now confirmed. Heat number 7.
This is Heat 7. We've got Better Chilton from Blackburn. Blackpool. In lane 1. Sarah Borland from Southampton. Do you know what? I'll start again. Better Chilton from Blackpool. Sarah Borland from Southport. Into Hannah Manglam from Crosby in 3, Rosie Womack from Carnforth in 4, Chloe Scott from Stretford in 5, Isla Byrne from Ormskirk in 6, Ella Blundell from Leyland Barracudas in 7, and Cara Tohill from City of Salford in lane 8. And it is Chloe Scott from Stretford, 1:07.81. It takes it. I apologise for the mispronunciation. Heat 8. So, in lane 1, from Blackpool. Sounds like the price is right. In lane 1, from Blackpool, Martha Miller. Lane 3, Alexander Prince. Also from Blackpool. Lucy Parsons from Prescott in 4. Turn across from Preston in 5. Ashley Warner from Ormskirk in 6. Ella Proctor from Blackpool in 7. And Anna O'Brien from Liverpool Penguins. Standing over in lane number 8. And it's Alexander Prince. Blackpool turns in 31.84. He's got a slight lead over a teammate, Martha. They're in lane number 1. As we come under the flags for last 5 metres, I'm going to say that it looks like a Blackpool 1 and 2. Lucy Parsons just comes in and takes it. So it's Alexander Prince 1:06.22 from Lucy Parsons. Turn across. Confirmation of that result. We have confirmation as we move on to heat now. Heat 9, lane 1. Jessica Cocker, Oldham Aquatics, Imogen Sharp, Dartmouth in 2, Emily Gaskell, Wigan Best in 3, Holly Brown for Blackburn in 4, Abby Myers, Leyland Barracudas, and lane number 5, Ellie Moran, Preston in 6, Neve Elson, City of Manchester in 7, and Hayley Ballantyne from Fleetwood, who's down here in lane number 8. Imogen Sharp from 10th Countford, turning in 32.26. Probably just has that slight lead. Over Holly Brown, and we're in lane 4. As we come down to the last 5 metres, it's going to be very, very close now. In this last 5 metres, it looks as though it might be Ellie Moran. It's not, it's Holly Brown that takes it. 1:08.45 from Ellie Moran. Forwards for a second. As we move on to heat 10.
In Heat 10, we have Freya Kelly from Liverpool Penguins. Lane 2 is Georgia Sheffield from the City of Salford. 3 is Ella Roberts from Prescott. 4, Alana Carruthers from Bolton Metro. 5, Rachel Baldwin from Leyland Barracudas. 6 is Neve Pryor from Bolton Metro. 7, Molly Harwood from the City of Salford. And lane 8, Hannah Morris from Leyland Barracudas. And it was Alana Carruthers at the 50-metre mark, 32.14. As they go over 25 metres to go, it is in lane 3. Ella Roberts putting a charge on for the finish line. She's being chased all the way by the City of Salford swimmer Molly Harwood in lane 7. But it will be in lane 3. Ella Roberts from Molly, from Alana Carruthers, the Bolton swimmer. Ella finishing in a time of 1:06.73 to be confirmed, which it now is. Heat number 11. 12, lane 1, Annabelle Cayley from Fleetwood. 2 is Chloe Shaw from Wigan Best. 3, Samantha Harrington from Crosby. 4, Afia Minaz from the City of Manchester. 5, Lily Smith, City of Manchester. 6 is Hannah McMillan from Carnforth. 7, Freya Boardman from Everton. And in lane 8, Sophia Gilbert from Flixton. And I have now the finalists for event 211, which is the men's 10 years and over 50 metres backstroke. In the 10 years age group, finalists are Jacob Camden from City of Salford, Eric Inman from Preston, Daniel Codaverdi from City of Salford, Sam Sutcliffe from Ramsbottom, Jonathan Waters from Blackpool, Isaac Jones from Preston, Oliver Parry from Oldham Aquatics, Joshua Hayes from the Wigan Best, and the reserve finalists Jack Seddon from Bolton Metro and Archie Dandy from Bolton Metro. In heat 11 it's Annabelle Cayley from Fleetwood. 1:07.69 is a time that's now confirmed. Heat number 12. In heat 12, lane 1 is Sasha Robb from Carnforth. 2 is Robin Jacobs, City of Manchester. 3, Emily Byron from Oldham. 4 is Amy Ainsworth from Blackburn. 5, Sienna Renz from Crosby. 6, Caitlin Gibson from Chorley. 7 is Heidi Hailwood from Leyland. And in lane 8, Amelia Moss from Pioneer 79. Event 212, the 12 years 50 metres backstroke final. Sean Flanagan from Crosby. Nikolai Patera from Southport, Xiaoming Wu from Aquabears, Ruben Quayle from Bolton Metro, Thomas Simon from Bridgefield, Emil Dawkins from Preston, Hayden Soul from Lancaster, Luke Kernin from Liverpool Penguins. And your reserve finalists are Harvey Kinnear from Preston and Lewis Gilbert from Flixton. In this heat 12, coming down very quickly in lane 8 is Amelia Moss from Pioneer 79. And she takes the heat in 1 minute 06.67, touching out Amy Ainsworth. And that is now confirmed. And we move on to heat 13.
So as we get this heat 13 underway, we've got Megan Smith from Southport in lane 1, Gabija Rabeta from Carnforth, and 2, Natalia Bonfield, our birthday girl, in lane 3 from City of Salford, Tiana Kinter, Wigan Best, in 4, Ella Bloxage, City of Salford in 5, Grace Whiteman Love from Bolton Metro in 6, Libby Partington from Wigan Best in 7, Holgate from Clitheroe in lane number 8.
The event 213, final of the 13 years 50 metres backstroke. We have Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Carnforth, Johnny Gibbs from Preston, Maxwell Struzaker from Blackpool, Jake Christon from the City of Manchester, Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro, Charlie Collins from Wigan Best, Leonardo Defoe from the Isle of Man, and Eric Byrne from Garston. Your reserve finalists, Owen Whiteley from the City of Manchester and Flynn Smith.
As we come into the finish, it's Ella Bloxage, City of Salford, 1:04.22.29. A real problem with my my words this morning. Waiting for confirmation of that result. There we have it. And we move on to heat 40. Smith, Mason from Flixton, Ellie Hughes from Liverpool Penguins in 4, Ella Newton from Pioneer 79 in 5, Francesca Armstrong from Blackburn in 6, Fiona Burton from Ormskirk in 7, and Ella Prescott from City of Liverpool in lane number 8.
We have the finalists for event 214, the 14-year-olds 50-metre backstroke. Finalists are Joseph Stout from the City of Salford, Ruben Robotham Keating, City of Manchester, Caleb Griffiths from Crosby, Zach Walmsley from Blackburn, Liam Carey from Wigan Best, Miles Paul, City of Salford, Bradley Snaylam from Leyland Barracudas, Nathan Arthur from the City of Salford. Reserve finalists are Tom Arkwright from Leyland Barracudas and Lewis Crosby from Stretford.
To the last 5 metres. It's Francesca Armstrong from Blackburn, taking in 1:06.16. Fiona Burton. As well, confirmation of the result as we move on to heat 15. Zoe Lopez from City of Salford, Amy Barlow from Pioneer 79 in 2, Lauren Airy from Preston in 3, Laura Marfagato from City of Manchester in 4, Pippa Darlington from Carnforth in 5, Freya Miller from Fleetwood in 6, Elizabeth Waring from Preston in 7, and Emily Hock from Aquabears down here in number 8. Coming to the turn, it's Amy Barlow from Pioneer 79, 31.68 from Lauren Airy. Looking across the pool, there's not much between any of them. Amy Barlow maybe just slightly in this final 25 metres, probably just stretching it out. Taking Zoe Lopez. But it's very, very even right the way across the pool. Into the last 5 metres, it's going to be Amy Barlow from Elizabeth Waring, and then Lauren Airy. Results. And there we have it as we move on to heat 16.
And in heat 16, lane 1 is Sadie Mannion from Stretford, 2 Lily Gregg from Pioneer 79, 3 is Kate Forshaw from Bolton Metro, 4 Lyra Holmes from Ashton-under-Lyne, 5 is Gabrielle Booth from Oldham Aquatics, 6 Olivia Hughes from Bolton Metro, 7 is Letitia Ellis from the Isle of Man, and 8 is Ellie Howley from Carnforth. Finalists for event 215, these 15-year-olds 50 metres backstroke, Benjamin Harrison from Burnley Bobcats, Gabrielle Taylor-Rimmer from Bolton Metro, Bailey Boyd-Horst from Aquabears, Tyrese Smith from Bridgefield, Toby Hill from Prescott, Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79, Nathan Holmes from Preston, and James Hanford from Leyland Barracudas. Your reserve finalists are Oliver Zhang Warmington from Blackburn and Michael Broderick from the Isle of Man. And in Heat 16, Lane 5, Gabrielle Booth from Oldham Aquatic takes that one. Time of 1:05.9. Confirmed. Next heat, Heat 17. Heat 17, lane 1 is Millie Gangani from City of Manchester. 2, Gabrielle Parker from Preston. 3 is Lola Barron from Burnley Bobcats. 4, Hayley Garrick from Fleetwood. 5, Madeline Hemus from the Isle of Man. 6, Francesca Wood from the City of Salford. 7, Bethany Shum from Bolton Metro. And 8 is Elizabeth Brearley from Blackpool Aquatics. Finalists for event 216, the men's 16 years, 50 metres backstroke. Joe Morley from Southport, Alexander Dillon from Southport, Harvey Lowe from the Isle of Man, Alex Campbell, City of Manchester, Adam Jones, City of Manchester, Harry Robinson, Preston, Ryan Coulthard, City of Manchester, and Joseph Chappell from Fleetwood. Reserve finalists are Russell Chavez from City of Salford, and Kian Tevlin from Oldham Aquatics. And in Heat 17, it's Gabrielle Parker from Preston, 1:05.19, just touching out Bethany Shum from Bolton Metro. That is a confirmed result. Heat 18. In this heat, lane 1 is Ella Smith from Southport. 2, Kate Doherty from Bolton Metro. 3, Daisy Poole from Wigan Best. 4, Kate Dutton from Leyland Barracudas. 5 is Georgiana Bott from Wigan Best. 6 is Beth Hyland, City of Manchester Aquatics. 7, Maisie Luchars from Bolton Metro. And lane 8 is Marnie Mannion from Stretford. Finalists for event 217, the men 17 years and over, 50 metres backstroke. James Lee Sweller from Wigan Best, Zach Smith-Shelley from Burnley Bobcats, Billy Dewhurst from Preston, Thomas Gilroy from Pioneer 79, Daniel Clark from Prescott, Declan Hall, Wigan Best, David Galiaga from Stretford, and Matthew Rooney from Everton. Reserve finalists are Thomas Dugdale from Carnforth and Anthony Wood from Blackpool Aquatics. And bringing in Heat 18 is Daisy Poole from Wigan Best, touching out Ella Smith and Marnie Mannion. Daisy's time 1:05.06 is now confirmed. Heat number 19.
Just a note for head coaches, team managers, you have 15 minutes in which to withdraw any of your swimmers from any of this morning's finals. So if we go through the first 25 of this women's Heat 19, with the 100 metres freestyle. Lane 1, we've got Amy Harrison, Aquatics. Lucy Coleman from Wigan Best in 2. Anna Marcantoni from the Isle of Man in lane 3. Morgan Gaskell French, Leyland Barracudas in 4. Sense Whistle, Clitheroe in 5. Alexander Brophy from Blackpool in 6. Emma Jackson from Clitheroe in 7. Elizabeth Webster from Breaststroke. And lane number 8 is coming down to the finish. It's Anna's X whistle. Now we have confirmation of that result. 1:04.89 as we move on to heat 20. We've got Jessica Penfold from Southport. 2 is Amy Crompton-Hesford, Wigan Best. Lauren Tebay from Southport is in 3. Rose Cronshaw from Pioneer 79 in 4. Lisa Pizzaghi, Metro in 5. Amy Myers from Isle of Man in 6. Bailey Seeley Kelly from Pioneer 79 in 7. And Francesca Cullen from Metro. He's down there in goal number 8. At the turn is Amy Myers. Looks like Bailey Seeley Kelly in lane 7, but over in lanes 1 and 2, Jessica Penfold and Amy Crompton-Hesford. As they come under the flags, it's going to be very, very close. Last 5 metres. Lanes 1 and 2, Jessica Penfold and Amy Crompton-Hesford. 1:04.60. There wasn't much between Amy Myers from the Isle of Man. There's one confirmation of that result. Let's move on to heat 21. Lane 1, Georgia Ashton from Bolton Metro, Isabel Dunn, Charlie Marlins in 2, Olivia Borland from Southport in 3, Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best in 4, Ellie Lomax from Oldham Aquatics in 5, Bethany Waters from Pioneer 79 in 6, Ella Price from Oldham Aquatics in 7, and Hannah Camden from City of Salford is down here in lane number 8, and it's Hannah Camden. Turns first in 30.64, and Olivia Borland 30.69, not much between them. And it looks as though there are 2 inside lanes, lane 1 and lane 8. Georgia Ashton is coming through from Hannah Camden. As we come into the last 5 metres, it looks as though it's Georgia Ashton that's going to get it. She does. 1:03.45 from Olivia Sheehan, Hannah Camden. Confirmation of the result as we move on to heat 22.
And in heat 22, lane 1 is Madison Wrens from Crosby, 2, Hannah McDonald from City of Salford, lane 3 is Amy White from Everton, lane 4, Zoe Carlis from the City of Liverpool, Christine Williams from Preston in lane 5, lane 6, Alexandra Livingstone from Carnforth, lane 7 is Rebecca Walsh from the City of Salford, and lane 8 is Emma Haynes from Wigan Best. Very close at the turn, but it is just Rebecca Walsh from the City of Salford turning in 30.52. Very little between this heat. As we come into 25 metres, Swimmers in lane 6, 7 and 8 staying very close together, but coming with the charge now as they enter the last 15 metres is lane 4, Zoe Carlis from City of Liverpool. Lane 2, Salford swimmer Hannah McDonald also coming strongly to the finish, and it is Zoe from Hannah from Alexandra Livingstone in lane 6. Zoe's time confirmed 1:03.43. Our next heat, heat 23. And in heat 23 we have lane 1, Katie Rawnsley from Prescott. 2 is Emily Oldham from Aquabears. 3, Jessica Smith from Flixton. 4 is Hattie Varley from Burnley Bobcats. 5, Darcy Williams from Pioneer 79. 6 is Ruby McFarlane, City of Salford. 7, Lucy Hanford from Leyland Barracudas. And in lane 8, Ella Williams from Pioneer 79. And it's lane 1's Katie Rawnsley from Prescott, 30.06. They're getting very close to that 30-second mark at the turn. And it looks like Katie, as they cross the 25-metre point, who has given herself a body's length of the lane next to her. But in lane 7, Lucy Hanford from Leyland Barracudas could take it. Also lane 4, Hattie Varley from the Burnley Bobcats. But it will be lane 1, Katie Rawnsley, 1:02.82. And her time is now confirmed. That means we're on heat 24. And in heat 24, lane 1 is Beth Hartwell, City of Manchester. Lane 2, Rebecca Quinn from Liverpool Penguins. 3 is Emily Morris from Garston. 4, Rebecca Dawson, City of Manchester. 5, Liliana Ireland from Garston. 6 is Caitlin O'Brien, Blackpool Aquatics. 7, Grace Long from the City of Liverpool. And in lane 8, Erin Hoyland from the City of Manchester. And it is in lane 6, Caitlin O'Brien at the turn, turning in 31.18. As they come down the second to 50, as they come up to the 25-metre mark, it is still Caitlin in lane 6, just holding off in lane 3, Emily Morris from Garston. Although City of Manchester, Erin Hoyland in lane 8, coming in with a strong finish. And it will be tied. Lane 6, Caitlin, and lane 8, Erin. 1:04.27 is a confirmed time. Next heat, heat 25.
This heat 25, we've got Rachel Hornby from Wigan Best. In lane 1, Lorna Priestner from Southport. In lane 2, Isabel Watterson. Pamela Alabama and her teammate, Blake Richardson. In lane 4. And then our 2 Burnley Bobcat swimmers, Lucy Turner and Olivia McGinty. In lanes 5 and 6. And lane 7, Emily Swan from Wigan Best, and Poppy Bridge from Blackpool Aquatics. Turning in lane number 8 is Rachel Hornby from Wigan Best, turning in 30.57. From Isabel Watterson and Eleanor Priestler. into the final 15. It looks as though Rachel Hornby is just managing to keep the other swimmers at bay. In the last 5 metres, who's going to get it? It is Rachel Hornby, 1:03.37 from Blair Richardson. And then we have the confirmation of that result as we move on to heat 26. Was the last to rise from lane number 7, just on that 15-metre line. Good start there. Abby Wyatt from Southport next to it. And Bradley Holt from the city of Salford. Turning in second place in lane 6, Georgia Heath from Bolton Metro. Is it lane 5 with Jessie Robson. Blackpool in lane 4, Lily Warwick from Southport in 3. Turning in first place, Lucy Dixon, City of Salford, 30.68. In lane 2, Akira Prentice, from the Elephant in lane number 1. But it looks like lane number 3, Lily Warwick. She takes it, 1:03.32. From Lauren Bradley Holt, Lucy Dixon. There's confirmation of the result as we move on to heat 27. This 27. This is Loris Keys out of lane 4. Lane 1, Elizabeth Wafer from Preston. Lane 2, Eleanor Kay from Bolton Metro. Ruby Kane from Pioneer 79 in 3. Jasmine Stockton, City of Manchester. Natalie Charlesworth from Blackpool Aquatics in 6. Isabel Forrest, Pioneer 79 in 7. And Amy T-Ray from Southport. Is number 8. So it was Isabel Forrest from Pioneer 79, 30.13. She has the slight lead over Natalie Charlesworth and Elizabeth Wafer over there in lane number 1. As we come into the last 5 metres, Isabel Forrest, Natalie Charlesworth and Elizabeth Wafer. We have confirmation of the results as we move on to heat 28.
And in heat number 28, lane 1, Samantha Ash from Blackpool Aquatics. 2 is Ella Snalem from Leyland Barracudas. 3 is Neve Bilgar from Southport. 5 is Victoria Dawson from Southport. 6 is Elisa McElroy from Southport. 7, Jessica Williamson from Wigan Best. And in lane 8, Alexandra Carr from Blackpool Aquatics. And Victoria Dawson turning in 28.98 at the 50-metre mark. And she stretches her lead as they come over the 25 metres. In lane 8, Alexandra Carr from Blackpool Aquatics. Looking like she's breaking through into second, and possibly lane 2, Ella Snalem from Leyland. But it will be by a stretch, Victoria Dawson, 61.0 from Alexandra and Alicia, and that is confirmed. Next heat is heat 29. And in heat 29, lane 1 is Emily Unsworth from the City of Manchester Aquatics. 2 is Ella Falkingham from Southport. 3, Emma Blair from Aquabairs. 4, Holly Barden from Garston. 5, Ruby Charmack from Blackpool Aquatics. 6 is Amy Banks from Carnforth. 7, Ella Bergen Williams from Oldham Aquatics. And in lane 8, Lucy Cook from Flixton. And it is Emily Unsworth from the City of Manchester in lane 1, turning 29.3. She's being chased down now in lane 6, Amy Banks from Carnforth. Or the swimmer in lane 4, Holly Barden from Garston, also putting in a good second 50. And it does look like Holly might just make it. Although lane 6, Amy Banks, no, it is Holly Barden from Garston, time of 1:01.49, just touching out. Amy Banks, 1:01.52, Emily Unsworth. And those times are now confirmed for us on the board, taking us to heat 30. And in heat 30 we have Kimberly Burston from Oldham Aquatics, Jennifer Green from Wigan Best, Jessica Smith from the City of Manchester Aquatics, Charlotte Renz from Crosby, Jessica Law from Southport, Sydney Bairstow from Blackpool Aquatics. In lane 7, Kirsten Dronsfield from the City of Manchester, and in lane 8, Emma Flannery from the City of Salford. And first over at the 50-metre mark is Jessica Smith from the City of Manchester, turning in 28.81. It does look like as they come up to the 25-metre mark, it's still just holding off Jessica Law in lane 5. Jennifer Green in lane 2 from Wigan, also joining as the last 5 metres. All the touch, and it is just Jess Smith from the City of Manchester, 1:01 from Jess Law and Jennifer Green. Those times confirmed, heat 31.
Over in lane number 1 is Anna Dutton from Leyland Barracudas. It's her birthday today, by the way, and she is 17. Next to her, Lily Duckworth, Pioneer 79. Lane 3, Emma Hodgson, Isle of Man, Holly White from Everton, in 4, Pia Murray, Leyland Barracudas in 5, ahead from City of Salford in 7, Martha Smith from in lane number 8. Here's Holly White, it's turn first, 28.81. It's between her and Pia Murray as they come down into the last 5 metres. It's going to be Pia Murray, 59.66, 59.95 for Holly White. As we have confirmation of that result as we move on to our last heat, heat 32. his final heat, lane 1, Halifax 1 from Blackpool Aquatics, Josie Carroll from Southport with 2, Aaron Gruter from City of Manchester in 3, a teammate, Cara Tomasello, he's in 4, Jodie Gittins from Wigan Best in 5, Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester in 6, Emma Jones, City of Salford in 7, and Simone Elson from Pioneer 79 in lane number 8. It's Cara Tomasello from Lara Gruter and Jodie Gittins. Could be Lara Gruter. He's got a slight edge. To the last 5 metres, it's going to be very, very close. Jodie Gittins maybe into second. It isn't, it's Chiaro. 59.70. Lara taking first place, and there we have confirmation of that result. So we move on to our next event, which is event 203, which is the men's 10 years and over 200 metres individual medley. There are 18 heats, and we start with heat number 1. This heat number 1. We have Jack Seddon from Bolton Metro in lane 3, Jonathan Waters for Blackpool Aquatics in 4, Ollie Bottomley from City of Salford in 5, Christopher Pilato in lane number 6. It's Ollie Bottomley from City of Salford. To stretch out this lead. So it's probably around about 2 or 3 metres at this moment in time as we come down into the change onto the breaststroke leg. He turns from Christopher. And then Jack Seddon. Through the halfway on this breaststroke leg, which is Ollie is still maintaining that slight lead he had at the end of the backstroke. Into the last 5 metres as he turns. Onto the freestyle leg. Jonathan Waters, who's coming back at him. Into this final 25, and Jonathan Waters is coming back at him, but Ollie has just stepped up again, just as it looked as though Jonathan was going to catch him. He stepped it up as he comes under the last 5 metres under the flags. He comes into the finish. We have confirmation confirmation of that result. Move on to heat 2.
And in this heat number 2, lane 1 is Gordon Ballantyne from Fleetwood. Lane 2, Dylan Foster from Southport. 3 is Kelsey Liu from Bolton Metro. 4, Joel Thompson from Southport. 5 is Oliver Parry from Oldham Aquatics. 6, Eric Inman from Preston. 7 is Liam Hardy from the City of Manchester. And in lane 8, Joseph Ball from Fleetwood.
We have an announcement called the coach from City of Manchester, and also Blackpool Aquatics. Go to the timing suite as soon as possible, please. So if we can have a coach from rock, paper, scissors. Oh, we haven't made a, so a coach from the City of Manchester and a coach from Blackpool to go to the timing suite as soon as possible, please.
And as they come down to the end of the backstroke leg, it is the swimmer in lane 7, Liam Hardy from City of Manchester, turning first. Closely followed by Oliver Parry, Oldham Aquatics swimmer. And in between them, Eric Inman from Preston. Very quickly, Oliver has established a lead now on the breaststroke leg. And lane 2 coming up quickly is Dylan Foster from Southport. And lane 4, Joel Thompson, also from Southport, these two using the breaststroke leg. It will be turning first in lane 5, just Oliver Parry from Oldham, as they turn now on the front crawl leg. And it is Oliver in the last 25 metres now. Coming back strongly is Eric Inman. It's a battle between him and Dylan Foster from Southport in lane 2. But with a good body length lead as they come under the flags. Touching now is Oliver Parry from Oldham Aquatics in a time of 2:53.45. Followed by Dylan Foster from Southport and Eric Inman from Preston. Those times on the board now confirmed. Heat number 3. And in Heat 3, lane 1 is Archie Dandy from Bolton Metro. 2 is George Sutton from Southport. 3, Daniel Haynes from Wigan Best. 4 is Emil Dawkins from Preston. Lane 5 is Nikolai Patera from Southport. 6 is Oliver Crooks from Bolton Metro. 7, Lewis Gilbert from Flixton. And in lane 8, Thomas Simon from Bridgefield. I have now the finalists for event 204, which is the 10-year-old 100 metres freestyle for women. Finalists are Grace Robotham-Keating, City of Manchester; Libby Grovestock, City of Salford; Katie Lee, City of Salford; Grace Jackson from the City of Salford; Zara Mann from Preston; Skylar Baber from Wigan Best; Lily Duke from Stretford; and Isabel Lloyd from Wigan Best. Reserve finalists are Evie Cutter from Wigan Best and Evie Clare from the City of Manchester. In the 12 years age group, finalists are Nia Stewart from the City of Salford; Hannah Morris from Baylan Barracudas; Lucy Parsons from Prescott; Madison Renz from Crosby; Lisa Bazagi from Bolton Metro; Cara Tohill from Salford; Caitlin Crosby from Stretford; and Grace Lackey from Leyland Barracudas. Reserve finalists are Hannah O'Brien from Blackpool and Nicole Lomas from the City of Manchester. In the 13s age group, finalists are Amelia Moss from Pioneer 79, Tilly Copeland, City of Manchester; Jessica Pennifold from Southport; Eleanor Kay from Bolton Metro; Ella Bloxage from City of Salford; Amy Crompton-Hesford from Wigan Best; Alexandra Prince from Blackpool Aquatics; and Molly Harwood from the City of Salford, with your reserve finalists Amy Ainsworth from Blackburn and Chloe Scott from Stretford. In the 14 years age group, finalists are Olivia Sheehan from Wigan Best, Hannah MacDonald from the City of Salford, Ella Folkingham from Southport, Holly Barden from Garston, Katie Rawnsley from Prescott, Emma Flannery from City of Salford, Hattie Varley from Burnley Bobcats, and Lucy Dixon from the City of Salford, with your reserve finalists Hannah Camden from the City of Salford and Amy White from Everton. Take a slight pause there as we come to the end of Heat 3. It's been a very close race, this one, in lane 4. Is he going to hold on? Just Emil Dawkins from Preston edging out Daniel Haynes from Wigan Best and Nikolai Patera from Southport. Heat 3 is now confirmed. Heat 4. Finalists for event 207, the 14-year-old women's 100 metres freestyle, I've already announced. So the 15 years age group, 208. Finalists are Alyssa McElroy from Southport, Kirsten Dronsfield from City of Manchester, Meadow Dronsfield, City of Manchester, Chiara Tomasello, City of Manchester, Jessica Smith, City of Manchester, Holly Maxwell from Blackpool Aquatics, Emily Unsworth, City of Manchester, and Rachel Hornbury from Wigan Best. Reserve finalists Zoe Carlis from City of Liverpool and Georgia Ashton from Bolton Metro. In the 16-year age group, finalists are Lily Duckworth from Pioneer 79, Charlotte Renz from Crosby, Kimberly Burston from Oldham Aquatics, Jessica Law from Southport, Jennifer Green from Wigan Best, Natalie Charlesworth from Blackpool, Lily Walworth from Southport, and Ruby Charmack from Blackpool. Your reserve finalists, Amy T-Bay from Southport and Caitlin O'Brien from Blackpool Aquatics. In the 17 years and over age group, the finalists for the 100 metres freestyle are Emma Hodgson from the Isle of Man, Victoria Dawson from Southport, Jodie Gittins, Wigan Best, Lara Gruter from the City of Manchester, Pia Murray from Leyland Barracudas, Holly White from Everton, Sydney Bairstow, Blackpool Aquatics, Amy Banks from Carnforth. Your reserve finalists are Hannah Head from City of Salford and Martha Smith from Clitheroe. Coaches and team managers, you have 15 minutes to make any withdrawals from this event.
coach.
Completes heat number 4. Annan Clark from Lancaster, time confirmed 2:45.17. We do have a pull arm activated. There are people with the swimmer. Swimmers clear the pool, please. Just wait a minute. Swimmers, do you want to sit down while you're waiting?
Just to announce a couple of disqualifications. In this event 203, we have in Heat 2, Lane 1 was disqualified. So in event 203, Heat 2, Lane 1 was disqualified. And also in event 203, this event, Heat 4, Lane 7 was disqualified. So Heat 4, Lane 7 was disqualified.
In this heat, heat number 5, lane 1 is Eva Mayer Clayton from Flixton. 2 is Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro. 3, Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks from Carnforth. 4, Jake Cooper, Oldham Aquatics. 5 is Flynn Smith from Southport. 6, Jack Ashton from Bolton Metro. 7 is Joshua Walker, City of Manchester Aquatics. And lane 8, Johnny Gibbs from Preston. And taking the butterfly leg was Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro, turning in a time of 33.85. As they complete 25 metres backstroke, it does look like that Mark has maintained that lead. It's just ahead of lane 7, Josh Walker from the City of Manchester Aquatics. Jack Ashton from Bolton in lane 6, sticking with these two. As they turn at 100 metres, it is Mark Thompson still, 1 minute 13.83. Touching out Josh Walker by a couple of seconds. And Mark managing to hold on to his lead there as they come up to the 150 mark. Although just touched down there by Jack Ashton from Bolton. 2:03.83 as they turn for the last 50 metres, the front crawl leg. It's 4 swimmers here with a chance, and it's Mark Thompson from Bolton Metro with a very strong front crawl kick coming down in lane 2. Josh and Jack in lane 6 and 7. Who wants it the most as they come in? It is in lane 2. Mark Thompson, who's led from the beginning. Time of 2:40.40. Just touching out 1/10 of a second. Josh Walker. And Jack Ashton, 2:40.82. That result is confirmed. Next is heat number 6. In heat 6, Robbie Bishop from Southport is in lane 1. Miles Flanagan, City of Salford, lane 2. And lane 3 is Thomas Boylett from Southport. Lane 4, Jack Parkinson from Fleetwood. Lane 5 is Xiaoming Guo from Aquabears. 6 is Jack Heppelston from Leyland Barracudas. 7, Charlie Collins from Wigan Best. And in lane 8, Nathan Lockett from the City of Salford. And it's Charlie Collins from Wigan Best turning on the butterfly leg and establishing stronghold on this heat in lane number 7. And he keeps that lead as they go into the 5-metre flags with Jack Parkinson of Fleetwood touching just behind him now. Most swimmers electing for the flip turn as they move on to the breaststroke leg. But it is still these 2 swimmers. Charlie Collins from Wigan in lane number 7. Setting the pace for Jack Parkinson in lane number 4. But the Aquabears swimmer, Xiaoping Wu, closing using his breaststroke to pull him back into contention with those 2 swimmers. Also in lane 1, Robbie Bishop from Southport going well. Using that leg very well, Xiaoming has come right through into the first position in lane number 5. Stretching out now, Charlie Collins tracking him still though in lane number 7. All those swimmers, 1, 2 and 3, Robbie, Miles and Thomas on the far side, coming back together on the freestyle leg, but with a length ahead. It is Zhao Yingwu from Aqua Bears in lane 5. Touching in 2 minutes, 36.77. And that result is confirmed for us now, taking us on to heat number 7. And in heat 7, lane 1 is Samuel Grimes from Wigan Best. 2 is Maxwell Stuzaker from Blackpool Aquatics. 3 is Connor Hartley from the City of Salford. 4, Jake Christon, City of Manchester. 5 is Ralph Halliburton Chaplin from Fleetwood. 6, Nathan Clare, City of Manchester. 7, Alexander Volkovoy, City of Salford. And lane 8, Daniel Ainsworth from Blackburn.
We have an announcement that there will be a swim-off after heat 9. So in 2 heats' time, after heat 9, there will be a swim-off in the women's 16 years age group of the 100 freestyle between Caitlin O'Brien from Blackpool and Erin Hoyland from the City of Manchester. And that will take place after heat 9. And so as we go through halfway onto the breaststroke leg, it is Connor Hartley, City of Salford, who turns in first place from Jake Christon. And Alexander Volkovoy. As we come through onto the freestyle leg, it is Connor Hartley who's running away with this up to around about 10 metres or thereabouts over his teammate. Alexander Volkovoy down here in lane 7. So it is Connor. Alexander and Nathan Clare. And we have the confirmation of that result as we move on to heat 8. So in this heat 8, we have Matthew Charlesworth from Blackpool Aquatics in 1, Thomas O'Donnell from Southport in 2, Tom Markwright from Leila Banakudas in 3, Daniel Abazari, City of Manchester in 4, Spencer Cragg, Burnley Bobcats in 5, Lewis Crosby, Stratford in 6, Thomas Morgan from Southport in 7, and Jamie Clayton from Burnley Bobcats. Number 8. It's between Daniel Abazari and Tom Arkwright as they come to halfway. Into the breaststroke leg. Good turn off the wall by Spencer Cragg. He's brought him right into contention. And he's now stretching away through our 2 front swimmers. Coming back, here's Tom Arkwright. Into the turn, it's going to be between Tom Arkwright and Spencer Cragg. And it's Spencer that turns first, just by less than 200ths of a second. And into the final 25 metres. It looks as though Spencer might just have it. To the last 5 metres, head down, 2:29.46 from Tom Arkwright, 2:31.37. As we have confirmation of that result, as we move on to heat 9. Just a quick announcement to anybody that may be part as we turn the back of the building, which is actually on the far side. If you know, see the fire exits on the far side of the pool, and that is as we turn the back of the building. If you are part anywhere near the fire exits, you need to move your car. As there is a possibility of you getting a ticket, if not something worse. So if your car is somewhere parked over the fire exits, at the back of the building, on the far side of the pool, could you please remove it as soon as, please? And it's one-eye tap from the city of Manchester. Comes in. Take this heat. 2:30.58 from Arencia Sufi, his teammate, 1:32.89. There we have the confirmation of the result. And as promised, we have the swim for the prestigious place of second reserve in the 16 years female or women's 100 metres freestyle. And this is between Caitlin O'Brien from Blackpool in lane 4 and Erin Hoyland from the city of Manchester. And this is, sorry Kath, this is now, sorry. This first 50, it looks like Erin may have the slight edge. 29.99 just makes it under that magical 30 seconds for the first 50. It's going to be very, very close. Through 75, she is managing to hold on to this lead that she had. And as we come down underneath the flags, it's going to be Erin Hoyland. 1:02.33. And that is a confirmed result. A 1:02 she wanted. And we get back to proceedings. That's we shall be moving on to Heat 10. Of the men's 10 years and over 200 metres individual medal. As we come down to halfway, it is Taylor Rimmer from Bolton Metro. Taking the first place 1:08.76 from Ryan Coulthard, City of Manchester. Then Finley Makin, Thomas Dixon from Crosby, Ben Hart from City of Manchester in lane 1. Cameron Jeffrey, City of Manchester, in lane 8. Lewis Peak, man of man. And then Rhys Griffiths, Pioneer 79. As we come to the end of the breaststroke leg, it's Lewis Peak. Slightly ahead of Ryan Coulthard. He's having better at the swim, but coming up really fast is Thomas Dixon in lane 3. So Gabriel on the river. Just steps up a gear, goes sub 2:30, 2:29.98. And outside Thomas Dixon. That's the confirmation of the results. So move on to heat 11. Lane 2, we have Carrick Thompson from the Isle of Man, 29.34, the first leg. First person under magical 30 seconds. Matthew Armstrong as well, just breaking that sub 30 seconds in lane 7. So come through halfway. Is still Carrick Thompson. Next to him, Christopher Walker, City of Manchester, Max Delaney, Labour Barracudas in 4, Ben Rogerson from Preston in 5, Aidan Ainsworth from Classics in 6, as we said, Matthew Armstrong from Flixton in 7, and Joseph Arcangelo from Charlie Marlins is in number 8. Who's on a very breaststroke leg and has come right through from 4th place. It looks as though he might just be in the lead. Max Delaney, oh, he's going to turn first. Christopher Walker. And says Joseph still in 4th place. So into the last 15. Going to be Christopher Walker from Max Delaney. And then Ben Rogerson. So we'll wait for the confirmation of the results. There we have it. We move on to heat 12. City of Salford, turning first, 28.96. Next to him is Charles Kelly from Southport, James Hanford, Labour Barracudas in 3, Caleb Griffiths from Crosby in 4, Toby Ransom, City of Manchester in 5, Jacob Scott from Wigan Best in 6, Adam Tabernacle. A good swim on the backstroke leg. Yeah, he's from Preston. Now they're in lane 7. And William Naylor, Aquatics, is in lane number 8. That's James Hansford. to his shoulder is Caleb Griffiths. Adam Tabernacle having a good leg. And as always is the case, it is the breaststroke leg that sorts everybody out. And even though you might have a slight lead, or a good lead, it's always that breaststroke leg that sometimes brings everybody back together, and then it's a chase down the final 50 on the freestyle. Caleb Griffiths has had a good turn off the wall. He's starting to pull away into the final 25. Still Adam Tabernacle. And James Hanford into the final 5 meters. It's going to be Caleb from Adam Tabernacle and James Hanford. As we read the confirmation of the results. There we have it, as we move on to Heat 13.
This Heat 13, lane 1 is Harry Robinson of Pioneer 79, lane 2 is Patrick Braddock, Oldham Aquatics, 3 is Joshua King from Bolton Metro, 4 Daniel Holmes from Preston, 5 is Connor Dunkley from the City of Manchester, 6 Christian Allen from the City of Liverpool, 7 Christopher Lockett, City of Salford, and in lane 8 Alex Campbell from the City of Manchester. It will be Alex turning first at the 100 metre mark onto breaststroke. Daniel Holmes from Preston. Very strong breaststroke. And 25 metres, he's opened up a bit of a lead on the rest of the field, although in lane 1, Harry Robinson from Pioneer 79 and lane 2, Patrick Braddock from Oldham also putting in a good shift. Josh King from Bolton Metro also staying with these swimmers in lane 3. But as they turn for the front crawl leg, it will be Daniel Holmes in lane 4 from Preston. He has a 2 metre lead over the next swimmer, coming very quickly in lane 3, Josh King from Bolton. Also putting a good last leg is Connor Dunkley from the City of Manchester. Daniel Holmes, Preston swimmer, will touch now, time of 2:24.44. Dipping for the line there were Josh and Connor, and it was Connor just by 1/100th of a second from Josh King. That result is confirmed for us, heat number 14. Coaches, team managers, the start list for this morning's finals are now available in your room. And they're also visible online apparently. So coaches, make sure you collect those start lists from the booth. In this heat number 14, lane 1 is Thomas Hill from Southport, 2 Adam McKick from Bolton Metro, 3 Alexander Dillon from Southport, 4 is Ben Porter from Leyland Barracudas. In lane 5, Luke Hoey from City of Salford. Lane 6, Thomas Dugdale from Carnforth. Lane 7, Dakota Ravatali from Burnley Bobcats. And in lane 8 is Lewis White from the City of Manchester. And it's lane 1, Thomas Hill from Southport, turning first at the 100-metre mark. Tom Dugdale, lane 6 from Carnforth, using his breaststroke well here to establish what looks like a bit of a lead from this point. Dakota Ravatali from Burnley Bobcats, though, coming through quickly with the breaststroke leg. But it is lane 6 turning first, just from lane 1, Thomas Hill from Southport. And Dakota very quickly behind these two. But with 25 metres to go, it looks like Tom Dugdale from Carnforth is holding them off. Lane 1 coming through quickly, Tom Hill. But it is Thomas Dugdale from Thomas Hill and then Dakota Ravatali in third. Thomas Dugdale's finishing time, 2:21.76. Times are now confirmed. Heat 15. Heat 15 is lane 1, Max Adams, City of Salford. 2, Rio Quarry from Preston. 3 is Samuel Ellis from the City of Liverpool. 4, Oliver Taylor, City of Manchester Aquatics. 5, Ruben Roboff from Keating, City of Manchester Aquatics. 6, Samuel Coulthard from Southport. 7, Benjamin Macon, Pioneer 79. And in lane 8, Vadim Bosch from City of Liverpool. And it's the Manchester swimmer, Oliver Taylor, in lane 4. Closely tracked by Max Adams from City of Salford in 1, and Vadim Bosch, lane 8, City of Liverpool. As they turn, it will be Oliver Taylor taking them in 1:05.47. And halfway down the breaststroke length is Oliver Taylor just holding the line at the moment with Max Adams and Vadim in lane 8. quickly into the wall there, turning at 1:47.17. Just 2/10 ahead of Adam Bosch in lane 8. Coming through in lane 5 is Ruben Roboff and Keating. Lane 1, Axe Adams though, is not out of this yet. It's kicking very hard as they come in with the last 15 metres. But this heat will be taken by Oliver Taylor, City of Manchester. Vadim just touching out 0.04 of a second ahead of Max Adams, City of Salford. Those times are confirmed for us now. Heat number 16.
To the turn at the end of the fly leg. It's Henry Moore from Southport, 29 away from Pickford, City of Manchester. Lane 4 and Liam Carey, Big Best. Down lane number 7. So, as we come down under the flanks, down to halfway, it looks like Henry just then. It's not so it's Liam Carey by 1/10 of a second. But it's very, very even right the way across the pool. In lane 6, Ben Smith, Wigan Best. In lane 5, Elliot Pickford, as we said. In lane 4, Harry Robinson from Preston. In 3, Robin Austin from Carforth. In 2, and Tyler Melbourne Smith from the City of Liverpool. Over there in lane number 1. It's Elliot Pickford, who's come through on the breaststroke leg. He has had the better turn off the wall. Pickford from Ben Smith, and then probably Henry Moore. It is 2:18.74 for Elliot, 2:20.03 for Ben. Confirmation of that result as we move on to heat 17. Strong from Preston. 1, Neil Wiley, City of Manchester. 2, Samuel Taylor, City of Manchester. In 3, Adam Jones, City of Manchester. In 4, Ewan Wilson, City of Salford. In 5, Kyle McKenna, Wales Barracudas. In 6, Jake Reynolds, Pioneer 79. In 7, and Luke Adams from the City of Salford. And lane number 8. Wiley over lane number 2, who has got a competitive lead and turns down virtually on 60 seconds. 4 seconds in front of Adam Jones. Good fly and backstroke leg. Looks as though he's managing to maintain it. Adam just coming back on him slightly. Still about a 4-metre lead as we come off the breaststroke leg into freestyle leg. Came in on 2:14. As always, he's just outside his PB. 2:14.70, 2:14.95. Good swim, very good swim. And that's confirmation of the result as we move on to our final heat, Heat 18. And in this final heat, Peter Allen from the Isle of Man. He's in lane 1, Billy Dewars from Preston, and 2, Marcus Dave, City of Salford in 3, Thomas Payne, City of Manchester in 4, James Cross, Swingham Best in 5, Jack O'Brien, City of Manchester in 6, Alice Cleworth, City of Liverpool in 7, and David Gadiaga from Stratford. He's down in lane number 8. It's going to be Thomas Payne. Turning in 1:01.82. It's not actually turning in, sorry, turning in 59.45. Came in on 2 minutes and 46 seconds as a qualifying time. So, 2 minutes, .46. We have confirmation of that result, 2:06.23. Thomas Payne, Marcus Day, City of Salford. And we just have a couple of minutes before we start our finals. Well, that was the end of our heats for this morning. Our next set of events are the finals from the heats. First final will be the women's So our next final is event 204, the women's 10 and 11 years, 100 metres freestyle final. In lane 1, we've got Grace Robot from Keating, City of Manchester. In lane 2, from Stretford, Lily Duke. In lane 3, from City of Salford, Katie Lee. Lane 4, from the City of Salford, Grace Jackson. Lane 5, from Preston, Zara Mann. From Wigan Best, in lane 6, Skylar Baybots. In lane 7, from the City of Salford, Lily Grosstock. And in lane 8, from Wigan Best, Isabel Lloyd. And they're your finalists for the women's 10 and 11 years, 100 metres freestyle final. First final. Looks as though we've got Grace Jackson slightly out in front. There's old Lily Duke in lane 2. He's coming up. As they come into the turn, it's between lanes 4 and 5, Zara Mann and Grace Jackson. 75 metres, it looks like Grace Jackson. He's just holding on to this lead, but Lily Grosstock is coming through. Grace Jackson from Skylar Babel and Zara Mann. And there we have the confirmation of the results as we move on to our next final, which is for the women's 12 years, 100 metres freestyle final. Lane 1, from City of Salford, Nia Stewart. Lane 2, from Leyland Barracudas, Hannah Morris. Lane 3, from Prescott, Lucy Parsons. Lane 4, from Crosby, Madison Renz. Lane 5 from Bolton Metro, Lisa Bazagi. Lane 6 from City of Salford, Cara Tohill. Lane 7 from Stretford, Caitlin Crosby. And lane 8 from Leyland Barracudas, Grace Lackey. These are your finalists for the women's 12 years, 100 metres freestyle final. Coming into the turn, Lisa Bazagi from Metro. That's Madison Renz. She might have turned first. It is between these two. Into the final 25 metres, it's Madison Renz from Lisa Bazagi. It's stroke for stroke. And as we come down under the flags, it looks as though it's Lisa Bazagi into the finish. Lisa Bazagi from Madison Reds. And then Lucy Parsons. Here's the confirmation of the results. As we move on to our next final, which is for the women's 13 years 100 metres freestyle final in lane 1 from Pioneer 79, Amelia Moss. Lane 2 from the City of Manchester, Tilly Copeland. Lane 3 from Wigan Best, Amy Crompton Hesford. Lane 4 from Bolton Metro, Eleanor Kay. Lane 5 from the City of Salford, Ella Bloxage. Lane 6 from Southport, Jessica Pennyford. Lane 7 from Blackpool, Alexander Prince. And lane 8 from the City of Salford, Molly Harwood. They're your finalists for the women's 13 years 100 metres freestyle final. To the turn. There's not much between any of them. It looks like Eleanor Kay might just have it over Tilly Copeland. But it's very, very close. This could go anywhere. It looks like Tilly Copeland might just have the edge over Eleanor Kay into the last 15 metres, but coming through is Amy Crompton Hesford. But it looks as though Eleanor Kay might just hang on into the last 5 metres. It's Eleanor Kay from Tilly Copeland from Ella Bloxage. Confirmation of the results. As we move on to our next final, which is for the women's 14 years 100 metres freestyle final. In lane 1, from Wigan Best, Olivia Sheehan. Lane 2, from City of Salford, Hannah MacDonald. Lane 3 from Southport, Ella Falkingham. Lane 4 from Garston, Holly Barden. Lane 5 from Prescott, Katie Rawnsley. Lane 6 from City of Salford, Emma Flannery. Lane 7 from Burnley Bobcats, Hattie Varley. And in lane 8 from the City of Salford, Lucy Dixon. And they're your finalists for your women's 14 years, 100 metres freestyle final. First 50 metres. It's probably between lane 4 and lane 7. Hattie Varley. Holly Barden turns first from Hattie Varley. from Katie Rawnsley, Emma Flannery. But it looks like Holly Bowden has probably just got the edge. As they come in to the last 5 metres, it's Holly Bowden from Hattie Valley, and then Katie Rawnsley. Of the results from the 14 years age group freestyle final. And don't forget that your photographs of the event can be purchased approximately 15 minutes after each event from the photographic stand. There is limited space in the foyer, so to avoid disappointment, just space your visits throughout the day as we move on to our next final, which is for the women's 15 years 100 metres freestyle final. In lane 1 from Southport, Elisa McElroy. Lane 2 from the City of Manchester, Kirsten Dronsfield. Lane 3 from the City of Manchester, Menno Dronsfield. Lane 4 from the City of Manchester, Chiara Tomasello. Lane 5 from the City of Manchester, Jessica Smith. Lane 6 from Blackpool Aquatics, Holly Maxwell. Lane 7 from the City of Manchester, Emily Unsworth. And in lane 8 from Wigan Best, Rachel Hornby. They are finalists for the women's 15 years 100 metres freestyle final. Break was Chiara Tomasello. Goes through the first 25 from Jessica Smith. It looks like Jessica Smith. She turns first in 28.78 from Menno Dronsfield, and then Chiara 29.18. Still Jessica Smith. Into the final 25. It's going to be between these three. And into the last 15, Menno Dronsfield is making a mark. Down to the last 5. Chiara takes it up again. She's going to get it. Chiara Tomasello from Jessica Smith and Menno Dronsfield. As we have confirmation of that result. As we move on to our next final, which is for the women's 16 years 100 metres freestyle final. And so, in lane 1 from Blackpool Aquatics, Ruby Charnock. Lane 2 from Southport, Lily Walwork. Lane 3 from Oldham Aquatics, Kimberly Burston. Lane 4 from Southport, Jessica Law. Lane 5 from Wigan Best, Jennifer Green. Lane 6 from Blackpool Aquatics, Natalie Charlesworth. Lane 7 from Pioneer 79, Lily Duckworth. And in lane 8 from Southport, Amy Teabay. They're your finalists for the women's 16 years 100 metres freestyle final. Through the first 25, it's very, very even right the way across the pool. Hard to say who's going to have got the edge. Looks as though it might be Jessica Law. It is Jessica Law, turning in 29.37 from Jennifer Green. And then Ruby Charmer over there in lane 1. As we come through 75, it looks like Jessica Law just starting to edge out over Jennifer Green. Coming through into that third place, Kimberly Burston, Oldham Aquatics, so it's going to be Jessica Law from Jennifer Green from Kimberly Burston. Breaking that 60 seconds, but still a very, very good swim all the same. As we have confirmation of that result, 60.20, Jessica Law. As we move on to our next final, which is for the women's 17 years and over 100 metres freestyle final. In lane 1 from the Isle of Man, we have Emma Hodgson. Lane 2 from Southport, Victoria Dawson. Lane 3 from Wigan Best, Jodie Gittins. Lane 4 from City of Manchester, Lara Gruter. Lane 5 from Layla Barracudas, Pia Murray. Lane 6 from Everton, Holly White. Lane 7 from Blackpool Aquatics, Sydney Bairstow. And in lane 8 from Carnforth, Amy Banks. Your finalists for the women's 17 years and over 100 metres freestyle final. To surface was White and Pia Murray. Looks as though Lara just has the slight edge. Through the final 25. Lara had the edge, but Pia Murray is starting to come back as we come under the flags at 5 metres to go. It's going to be touch and go. It looks like Lara might get it. It's Pia Murray in second, Jodie Gittins in third. 300ths of a second. There wasn't much between them. Pia was coming back at it. Of the result, Lara Gruter, City of Manchester, 59.32. Pia Murray, Layla Barracudas, 59.35. Jodie Gittins, 59.86. And then Holly White just missing out On that third place, 59.89, 300ths of a second between third and fourth. Very, very close race. That brings us to the end of the women's 100 metres freestyle finals. Our next set of finals are for the men's 50 metres backstroke. And our next final is for the men's 10 and 11 years 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from City of Salford, Jacob Camden. Lane 2, from Preston, Eric Inman. Lane 3, from City of Salford, Daniel Cudaveri. Lane 4, from Ramsbottom, Samuel Sutcliffe. Lane 5, from Blackpool Aquatics, Jonathan Waters. Lane 6, from Preston, Isaac Jones. Lane 7, from Oldham Aquatics, Oliver Parry. And in lane 8, from Wigan Best, Joshua Hayes. They're the finalists for the men's 10 and 11 years, 50 metres backstroke final. Straight to his stroke is Jonathan Waters, lane 5. Through 25 metres, it looks like Samuel Sutcliffe might just have the edge. 15 to go. It does look like Samuel Sutcliffe still having that edge over Daniel Cudaveri. Lane 7, it's Samuel Sutcliffe from Oliver Parry and Jacob Camden. .37.44, not much between them. 37.44, 37.68 for Oliver Parry, 37.76 Jacob Camden. That's the confirmation of the result as we move on to our next final, which is the men's 12 years 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from Crosby, Sean Flanagan. Lane 2, from Southport, Nikolai Patera. Lane 3, from Aquawares, Zhang Ming Guo. Lane 4, from Bolton Metro, Ruben Quayle. Lane 5, from Bridgefield, Thomas Simon. Lane 6, from Preston, Emil Dawkins. Lane 7, from Lancaster, Hayden Soul. And in lane 8, from Liverpool Penguins, Luke Kernan. They're your finalists for the men's 12 years 50 metres backstroke final. It was Thomas Simon from Bridgefield in lane 5. It looks as though it's between him and Ruben Quayle as they go through 25 metres. Ruben look as though he's having the better of this final. As they come into the last 5 metres, it's going to be Ruben Quayle from Bolton Metro, from Thomas Simon. Surrounding woe from Ankle Bears. And we have the confirmation of the result on the scoreboard. As we move on to our next final, which is for the men's 13 years, 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from Carforth, Mackenzie Ronson Horrocks. Lane 2, from Preston, Johnny Gibbs. Lane 3, from Blackpool Aquatics, Maxwell Sturziker. Lane 4, from City of Manchester, Jake Christen. In lane 5, from Bolton Metro, Mark Thompson. Lane 6, from Wigan Best, Charlie Collins. Lane 7, from the Isle of Man, Leonardo de Fort. And in lane 8, from Garston, Eric Byrne. These are your finalists for the men's 13 years, 50 metres backstroke final. First 25, it's Eric Byrne, Charlie Collins, and probably Jake Christen. Slightly out in front, but Jake Christen looks as though he might just have the edge into the last 5 metres. Jake Christen, possibly from Eric Byrne. No, Mark Thompson gets it from Bolton Metro, and Eric Byrne. Confirmation of that result, and then we have it on the scoreboard. As we move on to our next final, which is for the men's 14 years, 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from City of Salford, Joseph Stout. Lane 2, from City of Manchester, Ruben Robotham Keating. Lane 3, from Crosby, Caleb Griffiths. Lane 4, from Blackburn, Zach Walmsley. Lane 5, from Wigan Best, Liam Carey. Lane 6, from City of Salford, Miles Paul. Lane 7, from Leyland Barracudas, Bradley Snelham. And in lane 8, from the City of Salford, Nathan Arthur. These are your finalists for the men's 14 years, 50 metres backstroke final. Good start by Nathan Arthur down here in lane number 8. Coming through in lane 4 from Blackburn, Zach Walmsley. Into the last 15. It's going to be very, very close. It looks like Zach Walmsley and Ruben Robotham Keating over in lane 2. It's Liam Carey that just touches him out. But that's second place with Ruben Robotham Keating in 3rd. And then we have confirmation of that result. As we move on to our next final, which is the men's 16 years, 15 years, 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from Burnley Bobcats, Benjamin Harrison. Lane 2, from Bolton Metro, Gabriel Taylor Rimmer. Lane 3, from Aquabears, Bailey Boyd Ost. Lane 4, from Bridgefield, Tyree Smith. Lane 5, from Prescott, Toby Hill. Lane 6, from Pioneer 79, Harry Robinson. Lane 7, from Preston, Nathan Holmes. And in lane 8, from Leyland Barracudas, James Hanford. And they're your finalists for the men's 15 years, 50 metres backstroke final. Through the first 25, it looks like it's between Tyree Smith and Toby Hill. These two, at least a body length. It could be Toby Hill, it could be Tyree. It's going to be on the touch into the last 5 metres. It's Toby Hill from Tyrese, from Bailey Boyd Ost. 28.02, 28.06. And that's the confirmation of that result. To the second. As we move on to our next final, which is for the men's 16 years, 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from Southport, Joel Morley. Lane 2, from Southport, Alexander Dillon. Lane 3, from the Isle of Man, Harvey Lowe. Lane 4, City of Manchester, Alex Campbell. Lane 5, from the City of Manchester, Adam Jones. Lane 6, from Preston, Harry Robinson. Lane 7, from the City of Manchester, Ryan Coulthard. And in lane 8, from Fleetwood, Joseph Chappell. Now your finalists for the men's 16 years, 50 metres backstroke final. Robinson not just had the slight edge over Adam Jones, Alex Campbell, City of Manchester, into the last 5 metres. It's going to be Harry Robinson from Harvey Lowe, 29.77, from Adam Jones, 29.80. So there we have the confirmation of that result on the scoreboard. As we move on to our final, which is for the men's 17 years and over, 50 metres backstroke final. In lane 1, from Wigan Best, James Leach Weller. Lane 2, from Burnley Bobcats, Zach Smith-Shelley. Lane 3, from Preston, Billy Dewhurst. Lane 4, from Pioneer 79, Thomas Gilroy. Lane 5, from Prescott, Daniel Clark. Lane 6, from Wigan Best, Declan Hall. Lane 7, from Stratford, David Gadadja. And lane 8, from Everton, Matthew Rooney. And they're your finalists for the men's 17 years and over, 50 metres backstroke final. Thomas Gilroy. He has the slight edge over Daniel Clark, Declan Hall. It's between Billy Dewhurst and David Dagiaga. Here's Thomas Gilroy from Daniel Clark and Billy Dewhurst, 28 dead. That brings up the end of our finals for this morning. Confirmation of that final is on the scoreboard as we speak. And that just leaves me to invite our officials to leave the pool deck. Warm-ups this afternoon starting at 1:15, and they are for the boys 14 years and under. 1:30 for 15 years and over. Girls 1:45, 14 years and under. 2 o'clock for our 15 years and over girls, and then we shall start roughly about 2:15, there or thereabouts. Thank you very much for everybody. We'll see you in round about an hour's time.